Have you ever wondered how the process of evicting a tenant for the owner's use in Kerala works? Well, let's dive into it. In Kerala, eviction isn't as simple as asking a tenant to pack up and leave. The owner, or someone depending on them for the building, must prove a genuine and bona fide need for the property. Then, they have to demonstrate they don't own another suitable building. If they do own another property, they need to present compelling reasons to justify why they specifically need to reclaim the currently leased space. Moreover, if the tenant's livelihood depends on the business conducted in the rented building and there are no suitable alternatives in the area, the tenant cannot be evicted, even if the owner's need is proven genuine. So that's the basic idea. But how does the process work in detail? Let's find out. Now, let's break down the step-by-step eviction process in Kerala for the owner's use. Step 1. Prove the need. The first thing an owner has to do is prove that their need for the property is genuine and bona fide. This means showing that you need the property for personal use or for someone who depends on you. Step 2. No other suitable property. The owner must also prove that there's no other suitable property in their possession. If you do own another building, you must demonstrate why you specifically need the one currently being leased. Step 3. Consider the tenant's livelihood. It's important to remember that if the tenant's livelihood is tied to the property, such as running a business from it, and there are no other suitable properties in the area for them to continue their trade, the eviction may not proceed, even if you've proven the bona fide need for the building. Step 4. Wait for 1 year. If the owner has gained the property from a living person, they must wait for a year before they can file for eviction for personal use. Step 5. Occupy the building post-eviction. After the eviction, the owner must occupy the building within 1 month. If the building is vacated within 6 months, the owner must show reasonable cause for this. If they fail to do so, the court may restore possession to the tenant under Section 11, subsection 12. Remember, each of these steps have their own intricacies and legal requirements that should be carefully considered and navigated. It's always wise to get legal advice when dealing with such matters. With these steps, a property owner can successfully evict a tenant for their own use in Kerala. But what are the key points to remember? Let's recap. We've covered quite a bit about the eviction process in Kerala. Firstly, for eviction, the owner or dependent must prove a genuine and bona fide need for the building. If the owner possesses another building, they must provide substantial reasons for needing this specific building to be evicted. Now, consider the tenant's livelihood. If the tenant's livelihood relies on the business conducted in the building and there are no suitable alternatives in the vicinity, the tenant may not be evicted. In case the owner has recently received ownership of the property from a living person, they must wait a year before filing for eviction. Lastly, if the owner fails to occupy the building within a month of eviction or vacates within 6 months and cannot justify this, the court may restore possession to the tenant. And there you have it. Now you're more informed about the eviction process in Kerala for the owner's use. Remember, it's not just about eviction, but also about respecting the rights and livelihoods of tenants. Until next time, stay informed.